As we discussed several variable functions, and now we have discussed what is the limit of these functions. There is two types of limits. First is simultaneous limit and repeated limit. Second is simultaneous limit is that instant limit, what we have find out by taking the path of the function. And repeated limit is firstly we take the one variable to a limit point and then for second variable to a limit point. So this is called repeated limit, right? Now let us define by the example simultaneous limit. If we have this type of function, then find the limit of this function of two variable. So for simultaneous limit we have to find only the take a path of the functions one variable and then put it in the form of a function, and this will becomes in only in one variable. Let if we have y cube and it is also y cube whole square, so we take y cube is equals to mx, a straight line path type, but it is not a straight line. Okay, so this will becomes mx square upon x square plus m square x square. So x square is cancelled out, which will become m upon 1 plus m square. So limit depends only on m, so it does not exist. We will talk earlier. Now repeated limit. What is the meaning of repeated limit? We will tell that if we have to find out two variables limit, then firstly we take for one variable to a one limit and then second variable to a one limit. Find out what is the limit of this. We know the limit of x tending to 0, a function's limit does not exist, and y tending to 0, the function's limit does not exist. So this implies that firstly when we take y's limit, function's limit, then it is not exist. When then take x limits, then it is called repeated limit. This is in this form also. If when we take x limits, then y limit. So this in this function there is no repeated limit. Now then find out the limit of the function. The limit of the function is defined as mod of x, mod it is less than to mod of sine 1 over y, mod of y dot mod of sine 1 over x. This will is less than equals to 1, sine theta is always less than equal, then it will become mod of x plus mod of y. This is less than equals to x square plus y square की whole की power 1 by 2. So it is less than to epsilon. When we take x square is less than to epsilon square by 2 and y square is less than to epsilon square by 2. If when this, then it makes delta. So the function's limit is less than to epsilon. This becomes function's limit is 0.